It's 2025 and people are looking for New Year's resolutions. And I've got a New Year's resolution for you. For American men, you need to learn how to fight in 2025. Make that your New Year's resolution. I'm al-Aziz, owner and head instructor of Semper Fortis Jiu Jitsu here in San Antonio, Texas. And I'm here to tackle my question of the week on what I think should be people's New Year's resolution. And I'm making this video specifically towards the men. Everybody needs to learn how to fight, but men have traditionally held the role of being the family protector. You know, if a Viking longship lands on the coast and the Viking raiders are coming in, you're in your village, the men are picking up their swords, their axes, their bows and arrows, and they're going to protect their village or their city, their families, their loved ones, you know. And that's gone on throughout time. But lately, I have noticed that men have just abdicated that responsibility. We've turned it over to the police as if they could be everywhere all the time and protect you from crime, and protect you from violence. I mean, they'll be there to take the police report, but they won't be there in time, in most cases, to protect you from this. You're gonna have to be the one. And I see more and more men just abdicating the responsibility. And the reality is they just can't fight. I saw these couple of videos. It was just horrifying. Where father and mother, they're walking toddler, look about 3. And this guy comes along, I think they was in the park, and he just punches the kid in the face and then hits him again. I mean, horrible. And the father picks the kid up and tries to pull him away from this aggressive male who was attacking his toddler. And the mother didn't know what to do, and I think she got punched too. And it's like, bro, put the kid down and put an end to this threat. Like, that's what you need to do. And then I saw another video, same thing, where a father, this guy had come along and he was like inappropriately touching his child, and the child looked like maybe 7, 8 years old, and the father, you know, made some threat like, don't you ever touch my kid again, I'll do whatever. And turned out to be the father was more of a chihuahua, just bark, 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 bark. Because the next thing you know, this dude starts to attack the father and is taking him down, and the father's still chirping. And then the video cuts off. I don't know what the ultimate outcome, but everything indicated that this aggressive attacker was winning the day, which is a horrible thing. And nobody wants to be in fights. Like, I've been training to fight all my life, and I hope to never fight again. But if I have to protect my family and my loved ones, I need to be able to rise to the occasion. I need to make sure I'm in shape to do it. I need to make sure that I'm trained well enough, that I know how to fight. Because too many people just think, oh man, you know, either the police are gonna be there to save me, or I'm gonna see red and I'm gonna rise to the occasion. And one, the police are not gonna be, you know, not because they don't want to. They're not. It's like here in the San Antonio area, we have roughly 2 million people in the surrounding areas of San Antonio. We have a police force of roughly 2,000. So that's, my math could be off, but that's 1 cop to every 1,000 people. Cops can't be everywhere. 1 cop cannot manage 1,000 people. But what they're counting on in their mathematical formula is that 99% of people are law-abiding. They're not going to cause trouble. So that, and I'm sure if my math is wrong, somebody will correct me in the comments, and I welcome that. So I believe that leaves 1 cop to 10 people that are criminals. But once again, it's a big city. You know, 1 cop trying to track down 10 different people and what they may be doing. It's not realistic. So as much as the cops want to help you, they can't. And then if you look at, I think I was on Instagram and I saw Mr. Jiu Jitsu. If you've never seen his page, it's quite entertaining, unless you're easily offended, because his posts can be offensive. And he posted something like, if you think you're gonna see red and be able to fight and rise to the occasion, the average police time is roughly 10 minutes from the time you call till they respond. Some areas, it's much longer than that. But we'll go with the 10 minutes. So in that 10 minutes, what are you going to be able to do? And he said, well, if you think you're going to punch your way out, just go to the local gym and punch a heavy bag as hard as you can for 10 minutes. See how well you do. See how long you last. Do you last all 10 minutes throwing furious punches? Probably not. Or go to your local jiu-jitsu gym or, wrestling class and wrestle hard for 10 minutes. See how well you do against somebody roughly your same size or bigger. Can you really go hard for 10 minutes? And if all that fails, try sprinting as fast as you can for 10 minutes. Imagining somebody maybe a little bit more athletic or younger running you down. Can you sprint really fast for 10 minutes? In most people's cases, the answer is no to all three. All three would be mass failures. They can't wrestle hard for 10 minutes, they cannot throw punches hard for 10 minutes, and they can't sprint for 10 minutes. So what are you left with? You can't fight, you're going to be the victim. So, and like I said, it's a traditional role for males throughout history, but lately we've abdicated it to the police, and we've also got these cats that are like, oh, I'm a lover, not a fighter. Man, I'm happy for you. You can be a lover, but you need to learn how to fight nonetheless, so you can protect you and your loved ones. And there's also another belief that just go to a crowded area, and thieves or criminals will be less likely to attack you, or people will help you. And what we have found just through watching these social media videos is that's absolutely not the case. Is that they will attack you in broad daylight in crowded areas, and a lot of our fellow citizens will videotape it, but they won't get involved. They'll tape it, but I don't even know if they're taping it for the police so they can find the criminals, or if they're just taping it so they can post it on their social media for extra clout, likes, and subscriptions. It's like, so nobody's coming to save you. It's on you. So that's my New Year's resolution for American men. Learn how to fight in 2025 so you can protect your families, protect your loved ones. And I encourage everybody to learn how to fight. Men, women, children. But men, you need to learn how to fight. All right, that's this week's question of the week. Till next week, ciao.